Hi, my name is Ron DeFeo, and I'll be your host throughout this series, where we talk about all the investments we're making to elevate the experience for American Airlines customers and team members here at our largest hub at DFW. Today, we'll be talking with Maryam Ali, Director of Customer Care. Now, usually she's over in Terminal C, but today we'll be talking about our newest terminal, and we'll do that from right here in Terminal F. So you're typically over in Terminal C, right? That's our oldest terminal.
Yeah.
That's undergoing a bit of a glow up. How is everyone doing over there?
Thanks for having me, first of all. And I got to tell you, I am so incredibly proud of the team over there.
Yeah.
And I got to thank them for all of their incredible work, because despite being the oldest terminal, they consistently deliver at the highest level. And I think it's a true testament to their dedication, their resilience,
Right.
and their commitment to our customers. And there's nobody that's more excited than the C team about all of the exciting things that are happening over there. But we're here today to talk about Forever Forward, right?
That's right.
So, as you can see, we're in what's going to be American's new home, the all-new Terminal F. And it's really exciting because it's going to be exclusively occupied by American. So that's going to give us this really great opportunity to grow alongside DFW Airport in a really intentional and connected way.
That's very cool.
And you asked, what does that mean for our customers?
Yeah.
Well, it means a lot of things. One, it means expanded capacity. We're going to have 31 new gates in Terminal F. Here, we're going to have the ability to grow both domestically and internationally. We're also going to have this really seamless arrival experience. So that means new parking garages, a really great seamless curbside access,
Very cool.
and new innovative check-in and bag drop opportunities. And I think that's what customers love the most about DFW. And so we've tried to maintain that as we were doing this construction. We're also, once customers are in the terminal, that in-terminal experience is going to be really elevated. So they're going to have access to really modern amenities. They're going to have new dining and retail options, and also this really thoughtfully curated art that's going to be throughout the terminal, which is going to be incredible. And I think even our team members are going to be super excited because they're going to have state-of-the-art break rooms there, right?
I love that.
So there's that. But we also, our bread and butter, our premium customer, we're going to have new premium lounges. We're going to have a dedicated flagship check-in, and that is going to really level up the experience for our most frequent and premium travelers. And lastly, and this is probably one of the most exciting things that's happening here in Terminal F, is we're going to have a dedicated Federal Inspection Service area. So that's also known as FIS. So FIS gives us the ability to connect our customers through international flights in a really modernized and seamless way. And I would beg to say it's probably going to be one of the best in the world.
That's awesome. And you mentioned connecting passengers. When you think about connecting customers throughout the whole American system here, 30% of our connecting customers connect through DFW.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
So talk a little bit more about that and what Terminal F is going to bring to the market.
Yes, connections, they're really important. We know that, and it's a key thing for us here, especially at DFW. I mean, you said it.
Sure.
30% of our customers come through DFW every single day. And I think that's why we call it the People's Hub. And we started really making improvements once we introduced the 13 bank schedule. And, that's really given us the opportunity to help our customers make their flights with their bags more often. Mm-hmm. But this is only going to expand on that. And you may ask, well, how? What are we doing, right? It's going to have a dedicated Skylink facility. And for Skylink, for those of you who aren't as familiar, is our airside train that connects all of the terminals.
Sure.
And once Terminal F opens, it's going to connect all 6 terminals. And that's usually the most efficient and quickest way to get from gate to gate. But we do have our customers who love to get their steps in. You got to get that ring. So for those customers, We're also going to have a dedicated walkway between terminals F and D.
All right, let's talk about the timing of all this. We announced Terminal F a year ago. We're standing here today. A lot of progress, but of course, more to go till we open Terminal F.
Yes.
Talk us through that timeline.
Okay, we couldn't give you the whole pie all at one time. We had to break it into pieces. We're right now in the first phase, and that's going to complete in 2027.
Great.
With that, we're going to get 15 new gates, a temporary lounge. Customers are going to be checking in other terminals, but they're going to use that new Skylink station to connect seamlessly to come to Terminal F.
That's awesome.
So that's phase one.
That's phase one. I assume there's more. Phases 2, phases 3.
You know it. Phase 2, that's going to be at the end of 2028. And at the end of 2028, we'll get an additional 7 gates.
Wow.
And very exciting, for our international arrivals, we'll have that new FIS facility up and running.
Great. Well, phases 1 and 2, I'm sure you're going to tell me there's a phase 3.
You know it. There's a phase 3, and that's the sweetest piece of the pie. And that's because we're going to open our final 9 gates. We'll have that dedicated parking garage that I spoke about, and the roadway that's going to lead right up to Terminal F, which is going to allow for that seamless check-in experience in a brand new state-of-the-art lobby.
Very cool. There it is. Terminal F, 3 phases. That first phase is complete and opens to customers in 2027. Well, there it is. Special thanks to Maryam for joining us today. And as you heard, so much excitement around what's to come here in Terminal F. And we expect Terminal F to be open in 2027. Well, at least the first phase. And good news, there's so much more to talk about here at America's largest hub. So we'll continue this conversation on the next episode of Forever Forward at DFW.